Hey everybody, what's up? I am coming back with a quick update on this bottle. This bottle, you guys really liked the review of. I did a review quite a few months back when I first got it, and last time I checked, that review is at about 7,000 views, which doesn't sound like a lot when you hear about a lot of videos on YouTube that are getting millions of hits. But for a channel that has 70 followers, 7,000 views is a huge accomplishment in my eyes. So when I did that review, I said that this was one of the best bottles that you could have. And I stand by that. This is not the bottle that I use every single day, but I do use it a lot. This is definitely in my rotation. I have this bottle and then more of a hydro flask that's styled like a Nalgene that I use just as frequently. So they definitely go in and out of rotation a lot with each other. However, the downside of that bottle was the lid that it originally had. The lid had this silicone band for a carry handle that broke constantly. I went through 2 or 3 different lids with this same bottle because that band just kept breaking. And every time, Ice Shaker was great. Their customer service was fantastic. I always got a replacement lid. It was just annoying. It was annoying to have to constantly ask for a new lid every couple of months when mine would wear out and break. So I believe it's been a few months now. I think this came out towards the end of last year, but they upgraded their lid. And the last time I broke the silicone band, this is what they sent me in return. And I just felt it was kind of a good idea for me to do an update to see, was this a good upgrade and does it make this bottle just as good or better than it was prior? So in short, this is going to accomplish the same exact thing. If you didn't see my first video on this Ice Shaker bottle, I'll have it linked in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. I'm not going to go too much in depth on the bottle. I just want to quickly talk about this lid. So this lid is very similar in the fact that it has, see if you guys can see this here, a silicone band around it, which I actually really like. Because I noticed with a lot of my regular blender bottles, I put them on there really tight and it is a little bit slick to pull off. So with this silicone band, it's just a nice little thing to grip onto, nice thing to have when you're shaking the bottle, and just to make sure you've got a good grip on it and so it doesn't go slipping out of your hands. A couple of the other updates they made is they got rid of the carry strap and implemented this hard plastic loop. Now, I have a couple of Yeti bottles that have this hard plastic loop, and I have some blender bottles with a much smaller loop. It's about the size of the actual lid. And I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this because, like I said, I have Yeti bottles with similar carry handles. I have blender bottles with similar carry handles, and I just don't really like them. But this works. I really do like it. I think it's set in a good spot. I like that you can put it down. I can get 3 fingers in there, no problem. It's comfortable with however I can hold it. And I really am a big fan of this. It clicks into place, it's out of your way, it's not flapping around when you're trying to shake it like the silicone band was, which was another kind of little annoying thing for me. So I think this is a great addition to the bottle. This was a great update that they made. Second that you guys probably can see if you're familiar with this product is this Agitator. So this Agitator is different. It's not the cage that we saw before. It's almost like blades, and I'll bring it up real close and hopefully you guys can see this. They're almost little blades and the gaps are much tighter. I was worried that this was not going to blend as well as the old one. I thought the old one had the big gaps in there for a reason, so that way it could really cut through everything. I thought these were going to be too narrow and maybe it would just push clumps and not actually cut through them. I was wrong. I think this does just as good of a job, and I think they both do a better job than the blender ball, if I can be so bold. The blender ball is great, I just think it misses things. So, you know, this really is a great addition. I'm becoming more of a fan of fixed agitators than I am the blender ball. So just putting it back on the cup here, that's what it looks like. And to be honest with you, I think this looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer than the old lid did. So all in all, guys, this is a great addition. If you maybe saw my last video or have seen this product and were on the fence about it, I would say now that they have upgraded this lid, it's definitely worth the purchase. If you have had this product for a long time and you think, I don't know, I'm still not sure. Long story short, from my prior video, this bottle is worth it. This lid makes it worth it. If you have the old lid, I would say this is worth the upgrade. I think they're selling these things for like $4, $5 on their website. It's worth the upgrade. I'd highly recommend it. A couple of drawbacks, however, that I have found while using it is just with the design that they have, there's a lot of like nooks and crannies down in here, and I don't think I'll be able to show them to you real well. But there's a lot of corners. So I really think cleaning this is going to be more difficult. I think you're going to be more apt to having things stuck in there. So if that's not something you want to worry about, if you really just want this to be throw it in the wash or quick rinse it out and it's clean, you're going to have to do a little bit more maintenance on this lid because of the sharp corners. And that's on the outside too. There are definitely sharp corners in there. This thing is not as easy to clean as their old lid. It's not as easy to clean as most blender bottle lids. It's just a little too sharp. And so that is one of my biggest complaints. Honestly, I would have taken maybe a ½ ounce more weight and have them fill in on this inside part. I can handle some junk on the outside, that's no problem, as long as I know it's not gonna affect where I'm drinking. But if they would have filled this in on the inside, so no powder or, you know, that sludge that you get from unmixed powder could get up in there and stay, I think this lid would be much, much better. The other thing that I wanna quick caution you guys about, because I learned this kind of the hard way, is this lid almost has 2 stages to it, at least mine does. So you kind of put it on there, and I thought that was closed. I thought that click was good. It's not. You kind of have to push it beyond that, and I'll see if I can't. There's another click, but let's see. No, you can't even hear it. But you hear it click on there, and then you have to push it down a little bit further. So there is that second click. If you just close it and you think, oh, this is good, it is going to leak in your bag. And it leaked on me quite a bit until I realized there was a second part to it. So just make sure you really push it down. I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory, but with my experience from their prior lids and other bottles, closed just meant closed. This one you just have to push down a little bit further. So couple gripes, really they're not big complaints. I still think this product is amazing. I think this is probably the best shaker bottle on the market if you're somebody that wants one bottle for the entire day. I don't like having dishes at my desk at work. I don't like having multiple things for one task. I want something to drink out of. I want one bottle to bring with me all day, and this accomplishes that. I can do coffee in the morning. I can do a shake after I work out. I can do ice water through this thing all day. Another good thing about this new Agitator is it doesn't let ice chunks through like the old one did. So you're not drinking ice. You really get the most out of it and keep the coldest water. Also, if you do like putting fruit in here, if you like that about the old Agitator, I've done it with this. It works just as well, if not better, because the fruit's not falling out. If you want to infuse your water, this works amazing. So really, this is a great product. It's a great update. I think Ice Shaker knocked it out of the park. A couple minor complaints with the lid, but I don't think anything is perfect out there, and I'm sure there's a reason behind it. But hey, if you guys do like this video, please like and comment below. Let me know so I can keep these coming out. I know Ice Shaker has released newer models of their actual bottle, which those look really nice. They kind of have grooves on the side, and I think they allow for more volume in them. So you might want to check those out too. As much as I like this bottle, I think those are going to be just as great. So If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, until next time, we're all in progress. Thank you.